kids come up and say, you know, Miss Emily, I can't come next week on Mondays and Wednesdays. Why? Why can't I come? I want to take this class. I want to be with Miss Faye in her dance class. I want to be with Miss Cassandra in cooking class. And I could understand if we were doing something that was unsafe. It's not.
That was the co-owner of Sprouts this afternoon. We're here at the after-school activity center in Leslieville that offers classes to children under 8, including dance, martial arts, and cooking classes. But the province has now classified it as an unlicensed daycare because many children come here 5 days a week after school. The childcare rules from 2015 are suddenly being enforced by the province, and they limit the amount of time that kids can spend at after-school centers like this one. Now, Sprouts says that they were told the only way to keep their after-school designation was to limit students attending to just 3 days after school.
It's really taking a child care option as programs that are offered to children to enrich their lives away from parents who have chosen those programs for a reason, have said that this is the program that I want my child in, and had other options but decided that this was the better one. And so it was kind of, when I read the regulations and why, none of it made any sense, but it definitely threw our whole situation into a spiral. My daughter was really, really sad on the day when we woke up. She was almost in tears because I told her I might have to take her out of this program because 3 days a week doesn't work for any parent who works full time.
Now, the owner of Sprouts says they never intended to be a daycare and ensured their business model complied with the guidelines. Now, we just learned within the last hour that she had a lengthy conversation with the Ministry of Early Years and Childcare in light of these changes, and the ministry is telling them they will now extend the compliance deadline, which was supposed to go into effect in just 1 week.
So we are doing everything we can to create more options for parents, build those supports, but safety is key, and making sure that people pay attention to the rules is key.
That was the minister earlier this afternoon, and the owner of Sprouts tells us that in that phone call late this afternoon, they did commit to working with them to come up with a solution so that parents' schedules will not be disrupted. Lots of sighs of relief here at the activity center as parents came to pick up their kids and heard the news that they will be able to continue to come here for 5 days a week, at least for the time being, while they try to come up with a solution. But it's unclear what exactly will happen next and whether or not these changes could impact other after-school programs across the province.